Father David here. Well, once again, corporate media is giving Donald Trump a huge pass on any kind of accountability for the false and inflammatory and just baseless statements that he is spewing out. I just walked away from the press conference that he's been holding and I've come up with 10 more questions for Trump following this news conference of August 8th, 2024. Number one, you say that you will accept the results of a free and fair election this year, and yet every major player in your previous administration said that the last election was the freest and most secure in our nation's history. When will you accept the results of that election? Number two, you continually exaggerate the size of your crowds at your rallies, which have been repeatedly fact-checked and debunked. Why are crowd sizes so important to you? Number three, you claim that 20 million people illegally entered the border this year. What data supports your claim? And why did you instruct Republican senators to reject the bipartisan border bill earlier this year? Number four, you claim that if Ms. Harris is elected president, that the country will face a catastrophe. You said exactly the same thing in the event Mr. Biden won 4 years ago, and yet we have seen record economic growth, record employment numbers, and record stock market growth. Why should we believe you this time? Number five, you said that the Constitution is very important, but you've also said that you're willing to eliminate the Constitution. Which is it? Do you intend to abide by the Constitution, or do you intend to eliminate it? Number six, you say that Kamala Harris has not been the duly elected representative of the Democratic Party. Don't you understand that the primary voters voted for delegates, and that the delegates then vote for the party's nominee? And if you do understand that, why do you continue to spread misinformation? Number seven, you say that everyone wanted to return abortion to the states, and yet for 50 years, different Supreme Court justices upheld that law until 5 extremely conservative justices, 3 of whom you appointed, overturned it. Why do you misstate the facts? Number 8, you claim that Chicago has the highest incidence of gun violence in our country and it has significant gun control laws. Don't you understand that guns travel freely across state lines in our nation and therefore national gun control is necessary to stem the flow? Number 9, you said you would have done a great deal with Iran within 1 week of the election regarding the nuclear problem. Well, you were president for 4 years after you abrogated the Iran nuclear deal. Why didn't you achieve that deal? Number 10, you're promising to eliminate taxes on tip income and Social Security. How are you going to pay for the reduction in revenue needed to run the federal government? I hope some of corporate media will think about asking some of these questions to Mr. Trump instead of repeatedly giving him a free pass to spread lies. God bless you.